the opposite tip of the weird A&Rs who come in here. All the companies that come.
Hey guys, still here. I hope that this thing is working, because it has been a while that I've done some streaming, let alone through YouTube. Welcome to Dual Universe. Dual Universe is a game that I just got access to, and how do I put this easily? It's what you get if you cross Space Engineers with an MMO. That's pretty much it. You cross Space Engineers with an MMO, and this is what you get. Now, what is this exactly? What you're currently looking at is my little sector of the universe. You get this after you complete the tutorial, and once you have completed the tutorial, the game grants you one of... I'm not even sure where the fuck it is. It grants you a spike of sorts that you can stake into the ground and say, hey, this area of the world is now mine. And the way that that works is that you claim your land on one of these planets. This is a sanctuary planet, which means that you cannot get attacked. And let me just scoot over to my bit. I have claimed this little sector, a bit of land, a bit of water, and if I zoom out, you can see just how large this area is, because all of these hexes can be claimed by a player. Now, I'm not sure if you can claim yet another hex. I'm not even sure if you'd need to, but this would allow you to just expand your territory. Anyway, we're going to zoom out a bit. All of this one moon is divided into these hexes. And this is just an enormous place. This is one planet. Sorry, it's not even a planet, it's a moon. It orbits around another one. I'm currently on Sanctuary, which is a moon which is orbiting Alioth. Now, the story behind the whole situation is that there was some sort of problem in the Sol system. Earth got destroyed, but before it did, we were able to get a few million people on some sort of colony ship. We went to sleep for 10,000 years or so, woke up, and now you just offload. And of course, the million of players, or the million colonists are players. This is just one sector that I'm currently in. I'm on Sanctuary, which is one of the moons around Alioth, but that's not the only planet here. We've got Thades, Amadis, Tioma, Yago, Lacabus, Sakari, Sinan, Simeon, Ion, Feli, and Telemai. So bloody hell, there is a lot to do and a lot to see. I'm probably not even going to be getting into space soon. The game is in beta access, I believe, and it is currently in a subscription model, which I think is how the game is going to continue, which means that you have to pay, I think, about $6-7 a month to keep access to the game. Now, I just wanted to do a bit of this on stream so you can have a look at the game, see if it's something that you like. Maybe help me out a little bit, because I don't know much about the game. All I know is that in my current sector I can pick up these rocks, which I can then turn into further resources for building. And as I'm picking that up, in the background we have, let me press the right menu, we have the talents tree. Now, these are not skill points per se, because they generate at a rate of 90 per minute. And you can spend over any of these particular talent pools. I'm currently working on mining and inventory, but you also got industry, which allows you to build products. You can then sell the products on a large marketplace, which happens to be in the universe. And of course, as it is a market, it works with supply and demand. Which means that the more supply there is, the lower the prices are. But if you can find a place that, let's say you find a commodity that's pretty rare, and you build that, well, maybe you get a good price for it. Now, currently I'm working on getting some of the early assembly stuff done, so I can hopefully make a bit more. These things queue up, and they also keep queuing up, or at least they keep developing as you are offline. It's an MMO, it's pretty much always there. Different microphone. No, not that I know of. I believe the mic is operating as usual. Let me just confirm that.
Yeah, it's just the Blue Yeti as I always have. You have the talent tree equivalent of minimum bulkheads. Yeah. Now, if you look at, for example, piloting, under the piloting tree, you got all of these different things. And all of these will allow you to become a better pilot. Now, it's a sandbox game, which means you can do anything and nothing. There are some hints as to what you can do or what you might want to do. But it's not really any particular objective that says, hey, you have to do this or else. It's not really anything in that realm. The way that it strikes me now is what happens if Space Engineers and EVE Online had an evil stepchild. Well, maybe not so much evil, but they had a stepchild. Oh, not enough storage space. Okay. Now, I have quite a bunch of stuff in my inventory, half of which I don't even know what it is. I just haven't really properly learned that much about the game yet. So what I'm currently trying to figure out is what can I do with all this stuff? What do I need to do with all of this stuff? What do I want to build? Because apparently I'm carrying 183,000 liters of concrete. Or at least square meters? No, cubic meters. We also have some more parts that we can put on the first ship that I have. Well, ship. From what I've gathered, you have two different class of craft in this game. You got these small planetary vehicles. And you have spaceships, which can actually transit from one planet to the next. Now, these things are hovercraft. And all I need to do is just to get in. And then I can fly around the place at a modicum of speed. I think they go about 220 kilometers per hour. Something like that. And these things will allow you to get to and from markets. Now, that is where I'm going to head right now. And also, it's an interesting indication of just what the distances are over here. I'm going to set this market sector over here as my destination. Switch it over to cruise control. And just floor it. This is 25.9 clicks out. I'm going to set the speeder to as high of a speed as it can get to. And then we're going to try and sell some resources. And hopefully make some money that way. Let's see, cruise speed established. Now I can adjust the name of my stream. We are exploring dual universe. There. Now, this is going to take me a bit of time to get here. Yeah, in a go, I just did. I'm sorry. Initially, I thought that the stream wasn't even operating because I still was setting it up, but then, poof, all of a sudden there it was. The game is very similar to EVE Online. Yeah, global, that's what I'm thinking. I don't really yet have a plan for what I want to do in this game. For now, I'm just exploring it, just seeing if it's any good, seeing if it warrants a, let's say, more frequent stream maybe, or whether it warrants further videos. I haven't quite figured it out because I think I've barely scratched the surface. There is so much to do in this game and so much to see. And at the same time, there's not that much to see yet. That's a bit of a contradiction, because there are maybe a few thousand players currently playing this game, but not all of those players have built a lot, and those that have might not have done it on this planet. Now, what I can see, if I go to my location, is that some of these sectors around this marketplace have been claimed, and that's why they're red. So it's entirely possible that we're going to see some constructs around the market. For example, here, this one's been claimed by Jonathan Nolan. This one's claimed by Colt, 1983. Desta Zalinto. Oh, another Zalinto. Okay. Frans de Gans, might be a Dutchman. Memento. Dark East. Tux Homer. They've claimed sectors close to the market, which is probably quite a bit smarter. I need to be building a space Bismarck. I don't even know how to do that. I have no idea how to get space. You can, sort of in a similar fashion to Space Engineers or EVE Online, you can buy a blueprint, from what I've gathered from the tutorial. And that allows you to then build a ship from that blueprint, provided that you have all the required parts. Now, all of these hexagons that I'm flying through, these are claimable sectors. Since this is an MMO, there are more players in the world, even though it might not currently seem that way. But if I go to what was it, F3? Yeah, F3, organizations. There are a bunch of organizations currently in the game. And these are clans, I suppose you can call them. At least that's what I've gathered so far. Some are quite small. You got a pirate faction. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm filtering for pirate factions. Some of them are quite small. We got dual universe wayfarers. We fill in blank spaces. I think the larger one was, what, 1200? Yeah, here. The Empire. The Empire is an autocratic organization, the largest in the dual universe. It offers strong values and culture designed to immerse you into... what? Living experience that entices any interest. For the avid PvP player to the builder, farmer, and economic parties. And again, it is sandbox. If you choose to, you can either become a space pirate, you can just become a miner and expand your terrain and keep mining and sell your resources. If you don't fancy that, you might be able to set up a larger production chain. So you buy your resources and you turn them into something more valuable. And you gain money from the value-added stuff. Something like that, I guess. Different types of engines. Low orbit, space engine, etc. Okay. Oh, right. Each engine uses its own type of fuel. Right. You're about to pull up to a clan of tryhards. Have you played this game for long, Panzer of the Lig? Can I change how it looks? Yes, I think you mean the hexagons. I can just press V and that either turns this on or turns it back off. Now I believe there is a faster way to reach the market, and that's by using a surrogate, if I got that thing correctly from the tutorial. It's a sort of virtual presence. Oh, by the way, let me get it out of cruise control. This, ahead of us here, is something that somebody else made. This is somebody else's base, if you will. Here, this is what I was looking for. This, whoa, this is a bit laggy. What you can see down here, it says territory something. Restricted territory. I'm in somebody else's space, and so I'm inside their hexagon. And they have built this. Whatever this is. Seems like there's... oh, he might be home. This is his hoverpod. Can I fly in here? Sure, he won't mind. It's all for science. He has a bunch of... what are those even? I wonder if I can just walk in. Let's try. Let's see what this gentleman has built and what we can learn from that. Or lady, I don't know. Seems like he built the stairs here. What the hell are these? Factories of some sort? This is Zelinto's Alpha base. Very good. These look like storage containers. This is his respawn pod. And over here, I guess there's some sort of factories. I'm not too sure what their purpose is. They don't seem to be doing anything at the moment. Look like some sort of massive 3D printer. And then up here he has something else. Ooh, that's an even bigger machine. Oh, shit. This is an even bigger machine. But I wonder how you're supposed to get there. If at all. Global, you've been playing the game. What is that? Assembly? Something that builds things? Again, I don't know how to build stuff yet. I haven't quite figured that part out. Oh yeah, here we go. So this guy has a massive machine here. No idea how long it takes to get one of these machines. Or what they do, or whether they're useful, or what sort of resource slash product I should be building. There are so many unknowns here. Now what I do know is that I cannot, for the life of me, farm the materials that are in this sector. Because I don't have permission to do that. They are in a sector that's claimed, or in a territory that's claimed by another player. So that is not something that I can work with. I think I crashed my lander here. 2 to 3 hours to craft one of those. Okay. Oh, that's not my lander. This is it. Yeah, I parked it halfway on top of a rock. Now, I think that this can be quite a dangerous game, in the sense that you can put... Oh, he has also got a mine there. You can put a ton of hours into it. Like most MMOs, they got so much stuff to do that there's always something to be done. Whether you're crafting, leveling, fighting, farming, building, whatever it is. What the hell is this thing? There's always something to be done. Can we get in here too? Or has he locked the doors? Let's check. Oh, sorry about that. Let's check it out. Hello? Nope. Restricted. So we'll just have to peek in. He also has an assembling machine of sorts. A respawner. This is Darius 117. And he's built it out of some sort of metal, I think. Seems like he's also been mining a bit. Judging by the roughness of this terrain. Now you can also adjust the craft that I'm currently using. I just haven't figured out how yet. So if you want to, you can change it. You can, from what I gathered from the tutorial, even make your own ship and then blueprint it and sell the blueprint. So in this game you could make money off of intellectual property, which I think is really neat. Global, your training efficiency 5 and it takes 36 days? Jesus. That is a long, long investment. Alright, up, up, up. Alright, fine, we'll use the ramp. Whoa. How did I hear about this game? Oh, thank you, John, for your donation. How did I hear about the game? Well, the developer reached out to me. I think maybe because I've been doing voxel games before. Thinking along the lines of Stormworks. Whoops. And maybe he saw the coverage on that. Alright, let's park this thing. Get out and see if I can sell some resources. Now this is a market. This is a neutral building that is owned by, I guess, the same faction that brought you here. So let's say the government of sorts. And You can trade resources here, buy other stuff. Oh, hello. It's a market. There we go. So I can use this marketplace. I'm still looking for one of these, which I think is how people can visit you. But I don't quite know how to get one, because I found them a bit too expensive. Local instant buy. No sellers in this market. Right. Now, what can I do? I can sell the stuff that I have. I still have some bauxite in the market. So this is something that other people can buy. Let's see. I made some stuff. What was it? Aluminum, I think. Or aluminium, if you will. Oh, never mind. It's not an ore. There we go. Yeah, I built some... No, I got the nitron fuel. Here, pure iron. Now, how do I sell that? Pure iron. Yeah, pure iron. Okay. Local instant sell. I have 225 inactive containers. So let's sell 225. That's going to get me 4,000, including taxes. Now, this is not the only stuff you can buy. This is just a raw resource, but I imagine you can buy a hell of a lot more. Parts, for example. You can get complex part. Look at that. Jesus, that's just under complex parts. Antimatter capsules. Burners. Electronics. Explosive modules. Oh, Lord. This is going to be a lot to take in. A local anti-gravity unit. No, nobody wants one of those. These are exceptional parts, by the looks of it. Yeah, hence the exotic term, I suppose. Structural parts. Functional parts. Advanced antenna. Advanced combustion chamber XS, so extra small. No buyers. And no sellers either. There is a lot on here. Now, what else can I sell? Because I do have some more stuff in here. Aluminum. Oh, by the way, I can possibly make some more. Aged aluminum, add to queue. Oh, I must have unlocked another one of these because I couldn't make all of this stuff before. Wood, carbon, and pure oxygen. Now, pure oxygen is something you can just, I don't know, generate like that. Because this is something that I can just easily craft. I don't need any ingredients. It's like you just scoop it up. Stealth, if you see the RWI faction, leave them be. They're good guys, but get up into antics and roleplay. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see. Plastic. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I can make 1 unit of those. Let's put that at the top of the queue. That's going to take me 2.5 minutes. And I imagine that you can then use that for something else. This is intricate stuff. What are tier 5 ores? Columbite. Buy order. 1 for 10,000. Or sorry, no. Price per unit is 1. But the selling order goes for 1,100 per unit. Good luck with these buying orders. I don't think that that's going to happen. Although, hold on, it's on Yago. It's on a different planet. So maybe it will happen at some point. Here, Elioth Moon. Interesting. Price per unit 0.01? Huh. 4 types of weaponry. Each has 4 size classes. Every single weapon and size class has its own skill. Yeah. It's exceptionally deep, this one. And I never got into EVE Online because I don't think that I want to have a game that sort of treats itself like a job like that. And also I think it would be an exceptionally deep money sink for me. Holy shit, look at that. A warp cell, 58,000. Now let's say that I want to make an assembling machine. Assembly... Oh, there we go. Assembly line. Assembly... Here. You can get one of those for 14k. By the sound of it. That's the cheapest price. Interesting. Oh, Julie, you're working on a starship. Interesting. I wasn't aware that that's something that you can... Well, I mean, I know you can build a spaceship, but is that hard to do? Is that something you can achieve easily? I suppose this falls under industry. Whoa! Okay. You can build or buy a medium-sized 3D printer. Sell 60,000. Yikes. Maybe I need a container first, because as it happens, I don't have a container on my ship yet. Maybe get an XS container. Local instant buy, I'll take 1. That's 14,000. Confirm. Okay, it's now in the market container, and I can now... No, I cannot drag it over because I'm carrying too much. Understood. Oh, I got hydrogen... Oh, the polycarbonate plastic is done. Let's see if I can sell that stuff, if that's valuable. Polycarbonate plastic. There you go. If I were to instant sell that, 75. That's 1,700. So that is not something that I'm going to be easily getting, probably. I mean, this is not going to make you rich. With these games, I never quite know what to do. Do I go for a giant factory and just churn out money? Do I go exploring with a ship? I don't quite know. So if you guys have any good ideas, then by all means, let me know. What is it that you think would be an interesting thing to go for? Functional parts 1. No. But that doesn't have polycarbonate in it. Nothing. Missile slots, mechanical sensors. Oh, by the way, I think your ship runs on Lua script, which means that you can adjust it as you see fit. Oh, here, ore scanners. You can make a scanner. Or you can get a scanner on your ship, and you can just start mining more and more and more stuff. Robotic arms. Standard frames. Just imagine designing a game like this. This is so freaking intricate. And it has so many parts. And everything has its own little tooltip to tell you what it does and what it needs and why it needs it. So everything is going to have to be written up. Making money to get a ship easier later. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Just getting some money going overall, just building some sort of ship. So, if I want to do that, I think I'm gonna need a 3D printer. I want a medium 3D printer, local instant buy, 1's enough. Boom. I'm not sure if that was a good idea because that just blew through most of my money. If I craft... I have no idea what's doable with a 3D printer. Oh, you can actually make the 3D printer at some point. If you have a basic pipe, a basic injector, a basic robotic arm, and a basic reinforced frame. Understood. Is there any way to see what I can make with a 3D printer? What sort of items get crafted by one of those? Oh, I think I might still not be able to carry it because my inventory is pretty much full. What weighs a lot? I imagine the concrete's quite heavy. Pure aluminum. Alum. Pure. Really? Pure aluminum. There we go. Local instant cell 135. Cell. Done. Marked container. I'll take that. No space in the inventory. I don't know how much this even requires in room. Oh, I needed to craft the 3D printer inside of a assembly M machine. Right. Yeah, that was that was a blind buy. I don't quite know what that does, the 3D printer. We got nitron fuel, galvanized black, aluminum. I just want to sell all of it. 3.3. Really? Yeah, 3 is alright. Price per unit. Average best offer, 1072. I'll say 1071. Selected duration, 3 days. Send. Okay, what else? Pure carbon. Pricing. Quantity, 125. Pricing is 99 credits. Or whatever this resource is. Well, that's actually a decent amount. Just pure carbon. Okay. 3 days. Trying to undercut the market. Pure oxygen. 100 and... No, hold on. That's the amount. 187.5. No 0.5? No 0.5. Price per unit. Average price is 33. Now, whenever there might be some sort of transaction, whenever somebody's interested in these, I can sell them off. And I guess I'm going to be able to receive the money when I get back here. I still want my 3D... Really? How does one... There we go. That's the container. Here we go. Quantity, 215. Price per unit, 65. Sell. Oh, duration, 1 day. Off you go. Pure silicon. Quantity, 225. Price per unit, 93. Hematized iron, okay. You can automate the machines in the factory to make money and get parts for your projects, and the next patch will be a major mining update. Oh, that's good to know. Ah, there we go. The 3D printer now has enough room to get into the inventory. Right. What is next? Selling off this stuff. Or actually, maybe I shouldn't sell off too much, because I might still be able to use these resources if I transform them into something more useful. Maybe. If I wanted to get another... What's that called? An engine? Atmospheric engine. S. So that's a small one. Sell order for 11k. Yeah, why not? I'll probably be having to go this way quite a few times. 15,000. Ooh, that's a bit much. Maybe I can go with one smaller. The Atmospheric Engine XS. Local instant buy. Average best offer 28.15. I'll take 2 for the price of 5,699. Done. Alright, I can bring those over. Right. I wonder if I'm now able to get my ship to speed up. Now, Julie, Global, you guys might know this. How do I make my ship, or rather, how do I adjust my ship? Sorry, no, I did park it up here somewhere. Parked it up the ramp. Is this it? Not mine. How do I make this thing adjust? Scanner, directional detector, deploy ground element, no. Refuel tool. That's the tank refill, I don't need to do that yet. 7, maneuver tool, deploy construct, repair tool. Okay. I imagine piloting it is not going to allow you to adjust it. Build helper. Construct information. Engineering settings. Newton. Oh, here. Kilometer per hour or meters per second. I'll take kilometers per hour actually. Construct information. Novark speeder Mark 6. Control unit. Remarks list. Good. Good to go. Cheers. You press B on it. Okay. Let's try that then. See if I can add those extra engines. Hello. Hey, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Right. XS engines. Here, atmospheric engines. I just have to make sure they're in the proper orientation. That's moving it. That's rotating it. How does one move these? That's stats. See, this is when I could use a tooltip. Because that would be very handy in telling me how I can position these, where, and more importantly, how do I rotate them? Because R isn't quite doing it for me. So what does work? Construct. Stop. Oh, I earned atmospheric engineer. Great. Oh, hold on. Could I just put them on the wings? On the tail wing? I guess not. Oh, hold on. Here we go. That looks like it's not properly aligned. There, why not put your engines on your tail wings? See if anybody cares. I wonder... I wonder if this is going to work. Let's see. Avanti. Where do I need to go? I need to go back. There. Set as dest. Dest. That way. No, it's 25 clicks out. I think it topped off at about 220-ish before, but I'm not seeing any more speed right now. Oh, is he home? Yeah, he's home. Nor do I know if this is actually working with these engines. Tab. Atmospheric engine. Yes. Forward, 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 I think. Yeah, they should be all here. So I guess it works. So far is the game enjoyable? Yeah, I quite like it. I think it has a lot of potential. I just need to figure out what the hell I'm doing. And maybe more importantly, why I'm doing it. Right now I just bought a 3D printer off the cuff and just wanted to see if that works. Oh, hello. Was this here before? Oh, he redesigned his craft, or he built another one. That looks quite nice, actually. That's something I do like, that I miss in Space Engineers. In Space Engineers, the world feels dead if you're playing it alone. And if you don't have anybody to play with, if you're just doing single player, then you're relying on the AI and mods to make sure that there's enough to do and see in the world. Which is alright. It's alright, but it can get a little lonely of sorts. And now I just happen to come across somebody else who's also buying stuff or building stuff in the world. So that's something that I really quite like. Now let's see if I can go home, set up my 3D printer, and see if there's actually something to, well, to print. Speaking of 3D printers, time to do some maintenance on my own tomorrow. One of the sensors on the 3D printer that I have isn't working properly. And because of it, it kind of damaged itself. Got into 3D printing about, what was it, 3 months ago, I think? I think my thrust is at 41%. Okay, how do I make it go faster? Because you might be right. Let's see. If I switch to cruise control, full ahead flank. What sort of stuff do I 3D print? Recently I've been 3D printing modules for a hydroponics garden. Which, in case you don't know what that is, a hydroponics garden is... Oh yeah, we're speeding up. We're getting 300. Nice. A hydroponics garden is a place where you grow plants, but on a water base instead of a soil base. And it is really nice. I can show some pictures in a bit. And in I think about 6 weeks I've homegrown my own lettuce. The big advantage of growing stuff in water as opposed to building it inside or growing it inside of soil, you don't have any pests, you don't have any herbicide or anything that gets sprayed on your crop, and you can just pretty much automate it. What I do is about once a week check on the water and make sure that the water is still working properly, that there is enough nutrients in there, and if that's the case, then it's just continuing to run. Nutrients, what's the other thing? Acidity of the water, making sure that it's not too acid for the plants, and then just, well, take a couple of screens or take a couple of pictures every now and then and see how they're doing. Growing the weeds. No. Although, when I was looking for tips and tricks on it, and I used Dutch search terms, immediately the majority of what I got was for actually growing wheat in a hydroponics garden. So it's something that people definitely do. They grow wheat in a hydroponics garden. You know, this is sort of the perfect game for doing a stream. It's better than Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, at least, because then I still have to constantly take control of what I'm doing. And now I can just cruise control it and do about 300 kph to 400 kph in cruise control, and just make sure that I get back to base. Set up the in-game 3D printer. And then we're going to see how that 3D printer can be operated, what it can spit out, and what it needs to make that. I mean, mine takes plastics, but imagine this thing that I've just bought for about, what was it, 60, 70, 80? Is a lot more intricate. Now there is probably some easy button to switch from... Oh, there it is. From cruise control to just standard cruise. But I don't quite know what it is. Alright, let's park it off to the side a bit. And get out. Right, time to do some building. I'm gonna have to expand my little concrete base a bit more. And that was this stuff. What I haven't quite figured out is how you can make this thing larger, because I've just been doing it in these rows, but it seems awfully inefficient. There must be a better way, but how to build something square, for example? No idea. Don't forget to claim my area. I did claim it. I put on one of those claim stakes, Julie. So I should have control and keep control over it. There's my claim stake, right there. That green thing. I think if you don't have it claimed, you cannot even do anything with it in the sense of picking up materials. Come on. Oh, the building zones. Okay, fine. Now, let's see... Oh, hold on. This is how you build other stuff. Press E. Okay. So if I press E... How do I build upwards? Because I seriously refuse to do that every single block by block. There has to be a better way. David, TLDR in this game. When EVE on... Oh, there we go. When EVE Online meets Space Engineers. That's the TLDR. When EVE Online meets Space Engineers. You completed a crafting of 500 oxygen. Great. Alright, time to deploy the 3D printer before I just spend the entire evening building concrete. Whoa, geez, that thing's big. And you... That's up and down. How do you rotate it? Hello? How do you rotate this? Because R just doesn't do it. E. G is doing something else. Line voxel tool. Deploy voxel, deploy element. Okay. Smooth. Link elements. Select voxel, replace, and move. How do I rotate it? Give me the controls. That's Lua stuff. Moving stuff. Navigation tools. Flip or rotate R. Translate T. Maybe that's it. No. Remove is delete, of course. Q or E or R. Yeah, maybe. No. Q doesn't do anything. E doesn't do anything. R just moves it like that. Precision mode, translate, translate, translate. Hey, R plus scroll wheel. Thank you, Maddie. That's it. R plus scroll wheel. Okay. We are now the proud owner of a 3D printer. No target found. Recipes. Show only do... Shit. I have nothing to build with this shit. Well, that's not necessarily true. I can build carbon fiber. Whoa. Holy shit. Yes, that and that. Industry units are used to craft advanced and powerful items. They can only be used on static constructs. 3D printers are used to craft parts using polymers and resins. Run the industry as long as the necessary ingredients for the... Okay. Make... 1. Execute. Start. Is it doing something? Output. Connect the container using the link tool. Understood. That was one of these things. Build. Link. 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 Done. Okay, they're now linked. Great. What's next? Finish and stop. Missing ingredients. Missing output storage capacity. Okay. That might be because I have the inventory stuff that it needs. And what it needed was... Oh, crap. I sold that shit. I need to make... What was it? Plastic? Wait, 1. Okay. I require... polycarbonate plastic and pure carbon. Understood. Get me pure carbon. For that I will need coal, and I don't have enough of it. And I think I sold all of the stuff that I did have. Right, so we are on the hunt for coal. Hello, are you coal? Yep, you're coal. Okay, you're coming with me. Press F5, industry, set assembly line. Oh, I also need an exit. Okay. Let me get some coal and I'll get back to that. Thanks, guys. Natron rock. This is more coal. Okay. Can I now build it? 3 of them I can make. Not 31, 3. Commence. Scratch that. There we go, 1 minute 13. And I also needed polycarbonate something. Polycarbonate plastic. Oh, that also requires pure carbon and pure hydrogen. Understood. Do I have hydrogen? Yes. Just maybe not enough. Bring me the hydrogen. I'll take 1. That's 50 liters. I'm not sure if that's enough. Polycarbonate plastic. Yes. Once I have pure carbon and that, I can then make 1 unit of this, or rather 75 liters. Then I can toss that in there. And then eventually this thing should start spitting out carbon fiber. There was... Yeah, here. This is the market. Carbon fiber... What? Oh, here we go. Carbon fiber. That goes for 100. What? Okay, that goes for 100. How much do you spit out when you're done? 75 liters. Okay, so that's 7,500. That's not bad. That's not that bad. I'm just gonna need a whole bunch of coal. Okay, so you said Fox 5. Press F5. There's nothing happens when I press F5. Hints. Set assembly line. Is that here? There. Input containers. Output containers. Oh, I need a different container. Oh, crap. Point your cursor at an assembly machine or assembly line Right. So, if I'm interpreting that correctly, I would need to also get an output line. All plugs are used. Aha! I'm gonna need another container. Can I make a container? The answer is no. I'm gonna need basic components, basic hydraulics, basic... Fine. Can I buy one? Container. S. Small container. Thank you. Create a buy... Oh, I can't buy that. These things sell for 30k. What about an XS one? Extra small. Yeah, that's more like it. 7,000. That's the cheapest thing that they go for. Okay. So this thing simply won't run if I'm getting it correctly. It can't because it doesn't have an output. There. Connect a container using the link tool. So all of this stuff that I'm doing right now is just a huge waste of time. Because it comes down to the fact that I can't use it. Because I don't have a second container. Although, no, hang on, I did buy one. Here, container. I bought one. So if I extend the base a bit more, that might be enough. I can just go here. And then here. I should also, at the same time, free up some space in my inventory, allowing me to get more stuff mined. To all of you who are joining the stream or have joined recently, welcome. I am test driving Dual Universe. Dual Universe is what you get when you crossbreed EVE Online and Space Engineers. I considered getting into getting into EVE Online for quite a while. I never went for it because I thought it would be a huge money and or time sink. And well, I do play Space Engineers. Okay, there we go. Yes, input, there, output. I like it. Alright, buddy. Open. I'm still going to need to use the carbon for something else. I need a plastic. That's... polycarbonate plastic. Poly... There. One. Go. 2.5 minutes. Alright. You're using your Space Engineer designs in this game. Oh, that's neat. Let's see, can I make more carbon now? No, not carbon fiber. Just carbon. Here, pure, straight, simple carbon. Give me 3 of those. Because I'm going to need that, otherwise I cannot make the plastics. And I'm going to need to put the carbon in that first storage container. Let's see, this is coal, right? Coal, carbon, carbon, plastic. Plastic plus carbon is carbon fiber. Carbon fiber sells for about 100 per unit. There might be hope for me yet. At least for this little part of the construction. Now I also have a scanner. To find some underground ore, you need to dig your way to it. Point your cursor at the ground, hold left mouse button to dig a tunnel. Now there is something supposedly at about 100-meter range. Or actually less. Now I'm moving away from it. Hold on. That's better. Where is it? This is like that game where you say you're getting closer or you're not getting closer. Can I get another scan ping? Okay, that's staying even. This way? Ah, polycarbonate's done. Excellent. It's not helpful. Maybe it's more this way. For all I know, it's depth. That might be it. Let's just dig a bit. I wonder if we're going to find anything down here. The occasional dinosaur or whatever species lived on this planet at some point. Doesn't particularly look like I'm getting any closer. Don't dig straight down. No, I'm digging at a bit of an angle. Ish. But I can dig a little bit more horizontally. Oh, hold on, I'm getting closer. Because that ping just went a bit closer, if I'm not mistaken. Will that collapse? I sure as hell hope not. Is there any way that I can force one of those scan pulses? You'll encounter water because the water is at sea level. Uh-huh. I feel like I'm wasting my time doing this. That's the scanner tool. This is just a flat out miner tool. It feels like there's absolutely nothing going on here. How's the crafting going? Ah, there we go. Pure carbon's almost done. I need a bit more coal if I want to get another one of those built. Coal, 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 coal here. No, that's natron rock. Coal glows differently, doesn't it? Is this it? Coal. The game won't allow collapsing of tunnels. Okay. So that shouldn't be a concern then. Now, Julie, one thing I'm interested in is how do you get more of these claim stakes for expanding your territory? How do you do that? And maybe more importantly, why would you? How do you benefit? Is it so that you have already reached the point where you really want more territory? Let's see, how much do I have in my inventory? Pure carbon, polycarbonate plastic. Good. What is that yellow marker? That one. Oh, that's just to my home base. To where I am now. That's the destination I set for myself. It doesn't really do much at the moment. I wonder if I can remove it. Cancel destination. There we go. Done. You can purchase more land at the market. Really? Land? Remove everything. Land. Landing gear. That's not it. What if I want to get atmospheric thrusters? Those were the engines, right? I wonder how fast you can go with one of these. They go for 58,000, and that's a medium engine. Good lord, that's expensive. Alright, let's boost our way back to the base. Okay, so what I'm putting in here now is my carbon. And my polycarbonate plastic. Hey! It's printing! It's making shit. Oh, you can also tell it to maintain a certain amount of units in the finish container. Gotcha. Okay, finish and stop. And then I can tell it to switch back to run. So it's going to continue running. Now what I have... yeah, I got this. I don't have enough polycarbonate plastic. Because it uses 50. So I need to make another polycarbonate plastic. Polycarbonate plastic. And now I don't have enough carbon. Do I still have coal? Wait, what? How much coal do I have? 20, right? Coal, 20. I'm gonna need a lot more coal. Maybe I could just hop over to the market. Well, I mean, fly over there. Buy a whole bunch of coal. Turn it into polycarbonate. And then just sort of let it run overnight. Because then the 3D printer keeps to work. The chemical... Well, I need another machine. Damn. You heard you can sell land, but you haven't figured it out yet. Okay. You only got 7 tiles of land? What do you mean, only? Oh, sorry, never... It doesn't say only. Sorry. How's my inventory? Almost full. Can I make fuel myself? What does Natron allow you to do? Does it tell you that? Because I picked up a bunch of it at this point. Limestone, pure hydrogen. Here, Natron. Yeah, great. But what does it do? Locked item. Yeah, show everything. Okay. What does Natron ore do? It's quartz. You can make anything in the game. Yeah, exactly. So at this point, this... There it is. Carbon fiber. Thank you. Oh, it might be too heavy. No, I got it. I moved it to my nano pack. So now I could sell 75 units of carbon fiber. And that would then allow me... Let's see. J... Carbon fiber. The usual shit. Where is it? Here. Carbon fiber. I can sell that. Depending on how much people are willing to pay. 28. So I made 2,800. Give or take. Oh boy. I'm gonna need a lot of stuff. Let's see, I think I need a chemical transformer of some sort. Chemical industry M. Those go for 50,000. That's expensive. Do I have any orders? Oh yeah, I still have these. But they haven't been sold at all. Total amount, 57k. Right. I think I might have fucked myself over by not going closer to the market, but instead picking this nice ocean or lakefront property. I'm thinking of just ditching a whole bunch of my inventory into the container. So... Oh, actually, no, I could just build a bunch. Build... Deploy voxel. Supposedly I also have a window here somewhere. There we go. Look at this going all fancy with the windows and shit. No, I only have one. Okay, back to inventory. That means we're gonna entrench the rest of it. Gotta protect the 3D printer. Still, there has to be some way to make this thing faster. This whole crafting thing, or building, I think there's a better way of doing it. I just haven't learned it yet. And no, not that far, thank you. Hold. From here, or rather from here to here. Done. What's it about? Imagine EVE Online, the big space game, having a one-night stand with space engineers, and after 9 months, this is what came out. That's the rough version of it, shall I say. That's the rough version of it. How much do I have left? 127. Okay, never mind, I'm ditching that stuff. Off you go. Okay, so what I still need is more polycarbonate stuff. Polycarbonate plastic. And that requires carbon... Right. Polycarbonate plastic, yes. And that requires carbon. So I can make 2 units of this. Maybe with Control Shift you can make a wall. Yeah, maybe. More like 4 years. Yeah, maybe the birthing period for this game is a bit longer than 9 months. Wait, you completed crafting of pure oxygen? Remind me when I told it to do that? Crafting. Oh, right, that's a byproduct. Gotcha. Polycarbonate plastic. Fuck me. I need more. Get me all the coal. How expensive is coal, if I would want to buy that? Coal. Sell. That's not too bad. So if I wanted to get all 15... Sorry, all 90 or all 1450... I'm gonna create a buy order. I want to get about 1,000 units I couldn't afford that. 500 units of coal. Price per unit? No more than 13. Select a duration, 1 day. Execute. Select a marketplace. I don't care. Any. I do want it picked up, preferably at a local marketplace, but I don't know which one that is. I'm on Elioth. What's the closest one? Where am I? Market. No, not market. Map. Hello. What market are you? I have no idea. Alright, let's try that again. Market. Cool. Ain't the first one the closest. Maybe. But the first one says it's 7.76 SU. And I'm not on the area where the districts are. I think SU are solar units or something like that. And I've also seen some quite a bit lower. Here, 0.8. 0.8 SU, 0.7 SU. 0.74. 340, that seems a bit far away. What marketplace do I need? Sanctuary. Oh, here. That's market 6. I think this... No. This might be it. 44 clicks. You can list it by class by pressing distance. Where do I do that? I think they are done by distance right now, because they're descending. Lower you go, smaller the distance. Ish. You need to select the right world / planet. If you go back, like back to where? To here? No, I need to buy order. Buy coal. Somebody's really shopping around for a lot of coal. Look at that. Here. Marketplace 20. 25 clicks out. That's the one. Okay. I need... I think I was going to go for 500. Duration 1 day. Price per unit a maximum of 13. Like that. You placed a buy order for 500 units of coal. Excellent. Now, do I still have anything else to sell? Or place? Or whatever? No, but I do need a bit more coal. For those of you who have played the game, can you mine coal somewhere? Like, is that in the ground, potentially? Looks like I'm approaching, well, something. Ish. 100 meters or so. That way? No, it's not speeding up. Is it 100 meters down? Black rocks. Yeah. I know I can just pick them up like this. But my question is, how can I make sure that I find them underground? This is perfect. I can build 2. And then I can make one of those. Because by that time I have another one. This is coal. More coal. In the ground and the small tiles, yes. Now, how do I... Ooh! Non-tier 1. No, 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 no. I just want to find coal. And now to find that there is absolutely no coal whatsoever in the terrain that I have selected. There's nothing here. Well, that sucks. Show all the tier 1s. Right, so what is that? What do I have? Show... It's bauxite. And hematite. Okay. And I'm moving away from both. Looks like I'm charging towards the hematite. Less than 100, or actually a bit more than 100 meters. How do you find this stuff easily? Bauxite's aluminum, okay. Or a base resource of it, I suppose. Does this thing go in 360 degrees? Or does it also scan up and down? Because that's pretty important. Because if it scans up and down, then that means that I need to start digging. But I would need to dig 100 meters down, which I think is quite a lot. Ah, polycarbonate plastic is done. Excellent. Give me another 2 of those. If you change to short range, oh, that's an option. How do I do that then? Short range, there we go. But I haven't quite found the less than 100 meter mark yet. Whoops. Alright. Switch it back to the standard. Too far. Getting there. Almost 100. Please don't tell me it's underneath my base. Here, we're getting to 100. And less. And even less. Hold. Still going down. Start digging. Is there any kind of faster way of doing this? This seems like it's going to take a lot of time. Diggy diggy hole. Yeah. Time to join the dwarves. Turn on the lights. This is one of those games that you just start playing, and then a few hours later you go, what the hell happened to the time again? Can I switch it to short range yet? Just needed to ping. No, it's not pinging yet. Yeah, skill points will be used offline as well. Exactly. I do believe that I have a few skill thingies low. Oh no, actually I don't have anything trained up. Oh crap. Mining and inventory. Let's go with more mining. Or scanner upgrades, potential. Oof. That's going to require a lot of scanning upgrades. And mining range. Let's go with the mining range first. Q talent. 6 minutes. It will also... There, plus 20% to mining tool range. Sure. Because you need to dig faster. Minus 5% time to mining tool max sphere. Oh, you can... Oh, you can make it smaller? Can you? Maybe not. I really like that it indicates how much of a down angle you have. Because that makes it quite easy to see if you're digging too quickly, too deep. Nothing on the scanner yet. No, it did send out a ping, but it couldn't find anything. Oh, but I'm getting quite close now. Looking at almost 50 meters or less. Diggy diggy hole. Oh, it's on auto mine now? Ah. Middle mouse buttons maintain mining. Useful. It's a mouse wheel. Not really. I can scroll all I like, but it doesn't do anything. This just sets it to short range, long range. Oh, we're getting quite close. Let's see. Oh, that thing goes to 40 meters. Crap. Just maintain mining. Go on. Deeper. There's stuff under... Oh, hello, water. There's stuff under our territory and I want to find it. What do I do when I get into water? Is that bad? What makes the game great is the MMO aspect. Yeah, I like that part. So just keep digging below the water? Is that what you guys are saying? Water's fine? No, except for vision. Oh, we are moving away from the objective. Hold on. Dig more. As they said in the Insanity program, dig deeper. Just don't dig vertical. You find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Up? Oh, there. Up is there. Okay, good. Where is it? Why is my ping not actually doing anything? Tier 1 bauxite, aluminum, 1208, 1.28? Meaning? Like that's what you get for it? When you're getting close, use the detector tool. Okay. Look in every direction until your scanner reacts to locate the exact direction of your ore. Yeah, but I'm not that close yet. I mean, I'm getting closer. I'm not there yet. Can I switch this thing back to short range mode? Oh! 45 meters. Just what way? Oh, slowly. Okay, so horizontal scope doesn't detect anything. I'm not seeing it anywhere vertical either. Back to the short range scanner. Maybe I'm just moving too far in this direction. New talent unlocked. Okay, let me check. Did I have another one queued? Talents F2. No, I did not. Mining range. Check. Mining optimization. Fine. Queue everything. Yeah, that's gonna take me a while. Or on the ground's everywhere, yeah. That's the problem, it doesn't really indicate where a deposit is. I mean, with space engineers, you can just look at an asteroid and you can either use your detector, or sometimes you can just see, for example, the gold or the silver right on the surface. Not so much with this game. What I'm worried about is that I'm going to have this massive mine and nothing to show for it, and more importantly, not necessarily a good way to get up. Let's maintain a sort of 45 degree down angle. Getting nothing on the scanner, not on short range. So it's not that way. Back this way? This is what I tried previous, but I'm... Guys, help. You're not getting closer though. No, exactly. Nor do I have a good idea which way to go. Alright, let's say that I'm gonna head into a direction of 150. Yeah, I might just be running parallel. Oh, gonna clip through the ground. Sure, that's not intentional. Probably standing right over it. That's another option. That I'm just required to go down another 45 meters. Yep, I just sent out another ping. I'm now sub 40 meters. I really hope I can find my way back at this point. Down angle 45 degrees. Don't think we're using the scanner correctly. That might be it. Computing data? What? Jeez. Nothing yet so far. Server overload. Oh, that's the recompute thing. What's the scanner say? Oh, I'm still moving parallel. This actually got me a little bit closer. Just running all the way back up that tunnel that I just dug. Spy from TF2. You require a recap. The recap is... Imagine that Space Engineers and EVE Online had a short one-night stand. And when all was said and done, this is the game that emerged. You're looking at Dual Universe. And Dual Universe is a space box game. Sorry, well, it is. It's a sandbox game in an MMO format. In space. Although I'm on a planet. So it also has planets. It is currently in a sort of early access form. Not so much on Steam, I think, but it's only available through their website, at least as far as I've been able to check. And what I'm currently trying to do is find stuff in the territory that I have claimed. So this little space of the planet is... Oh! This little space of the planet is mine. Aha! And I'm trying to find the resources that are supposedly hidden underneath. Okay, so I'm not looking the right way. If I look in that direction, my sensor gets quite happy. Continue on. Give me the scanner again. Fuck, we're moving parallel again? Come on. Do I still need to get deeper? Scanner, help me out here. It's not happy when I go that way. Hello, scanner. My scanner's not happy. If I look that way, down, that's when the scanner gets happy. Happy is the way to go. Gotta keep the scanner happy. What am I looking for? Chat? Was this bauxite or the other thing? When she says go deeper, that's when you get your scanner. I'm 25 meters underground at this point. Pray to the scanning gods. Indeed. Oh! It's sub-short range. Alright then. Okay, so it's not that way. It's not necessarily straight down. How do I know when I found it? Does it show me in a way that I can recognize? Oh, hello. Is that it? Use the mine tool. The what? The mine tool. Hey, we found it. So now I'm drilling, I guess. Yeah, I got... Ooh, this looks like a fairly sizable deposit, potentially. Hey, we found it. We found it, we found it, we found it. Okay. Can I... Okay, good. I can at least stash some more in my inventory. Now we're gonna mine it. Should be a decent amount. Yeah, I hope so. Is it worth anything? Because that's the real question. Was all this time invested worth anything? And also, does it only move it when I stop left click? Yes, it does. Okay, there we go. We got another 172 liters of hematite. How much does that pay? There. Price per unit. Buy orders is about 16. It's not too profitable then, is it? Hematite, 396. Good lord. That's not terribly profitable. Change it to iron, yeah. Let's do that. Gotta keep refining it. Refined products are more valuable. Boom. Alright. So, changing no, iron. No. Pure iron. Hey, that's it. It looks like there's an up and a down cursor here, but I'm not actually seeing it. 360 liters. Byproduct, oxygen. I'm game. Let's do it. Combination of Deep Rock, Galactic, Subnautica, and No Man's Sky. Subnautica, somewhat. Although I hope I don't find a Reaper down here. A Deep Rock Galactic, probably elements of it, especially like the mining that I'm doing right now. As for No Man's Sky, I don't know. I've never played that. All I heard about No Man's Sky initially was that it was a bug-ridden mess. $168 liters of hematite. Let's see. There is another concern, which is how the fuck am I getting out of this hole? That is a real concern. How am I gonna get out of this hole that I dug for myself? I am now 39 meters underground. And there's not exactly an elevator here. Also, how deep does this deposit go? You have a jump pack. Oh, okay. Good. How much do I have? Ooh. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take some more, thank you very much. Just keep queuing it up and we'll see when it stops. Is there an end game? No, it's a sandbox. Your end game is whatever you set it to be. Your end game could be to have a giant spaceship. It could be to build a lovely house in the hills. It could be to make life hell for other players. It is whatever you want it to be with one of these games. It's more like Space Engineers. Space Engineers doesn't really have an end game. For Space Engineers, your end game could be, I want to build this ship. And that's also my problem with Space Engineers, because then I build the ship, and then I go, crap. And now I don't know what to do. Can you go to different planets? Indeed. Watch this. I am over here. Oh, oops. 4. Get out. Maps. Maps. I'm over here. Doing my little diggy hole routine in this little hexagon. All these hexagons can be owned by players. Some of them are. Those are the red ones. This is one planet. And, oh, actually no, it's not a planet. It's a moon. It's Sanctuary. You also have 2 other moons. And then you have the main planet called Elioth. All of these can be visited. And all of these can be built upon by other players. Then you have Thades, Medes, Telemai, Philae, Ion, Simeon, Notifications, Iago, Tioma, Lacabus, Sikari, and Sinan. So yes, there are plenty of things to, to investigate. And also, I imagine that, for example, Madis might have resources that other planets don't have, and vice versa. So this would mean that you can maybe invest in a way in getting a spaceship that can go to a different planet, mine your stuff there, sell it, and come back as a very, very rich... Oh shit, my inventory's full. As a very rich man. And now my inventory's full. Well, shit. Alright, up. 25-degree angle. No, up. I really want to get back to the surface now. Minus 36, minus 35. I hope I don't suddenly excavate underneath my own base. Minus 32. Would I recommend buying it? It's not something that you buy. It's a subscription service. So I'd say that if you have a look at their website, you can get it for $7 a month, I think. Something to that too. And that gets you 3 months. I think it was 20 euros gave you 3 months access. Just get the 20-month pack. See if you're serious about the game. See if you like it. If not, then you only wasted $20. If you do like it, then you can also always get a subscription later. And I was actually hoping to be able to offer a recruitment key, I think it's called, that immediately gets you, when you use it, a week's worth of talent points. But I couldn't for the life of me find my own link. So that's something I still have to find out. Because that gets you talent points, and talent points allow you to get more skills, basically. They just call them talents in this game. 18 meters down. Oh, you've been playing along with Taskmaster Tuesday. Nice. Tomorrow's Taskmaster Tuesday is quite something. I think History Guy game is going to win it again. Because I sure as hell am not. I was quite salty when I finished my challenge on Taskmaster Tuesday for tomorrow. 12 meters, 10, and 11. Meters down, 8 meters down. Skill takes real lifetime to learn, correct. What if you queue them and leave the game running? You don't have to let the game running. For example, if you're going to your job, college, school, whatever it is, just queue up a whole bunch of stuff and you can go offline. So it just keeps going even if you're not actually in the game. And I think the same works for other stuff that can be kept running in-game, such as production. You don't have to be here. You just gotta make sure you have enough room. Oh, crap. I'm at this point 1 meter... Oh, that's surface level. Or sorry, that's sea level. Oh, I still have to dig up a whole lot more. Because I just dug to sea level. But then I still have to dig... Oh god, I have to dig all the way up to there. Can I attack other player property? Yes, you can. Does it have any big games that are big bugs, problems? Not that I've seen. Although, I don't think you're supposed to be able to look through the world like I am right now. When you're tunneling your way up. Go on, keep mining. You still have to go up. What I don't know about this game is whether it has PvE. Are there hostile factions that you can engage, or is it only other players? Because if it's only other players, then I imagine that might turn a lot of people off from playing the game. Because they might want to just shoot stuff that they are fairly certain they can win. And against other players, you might not know. You might not be that confident. I generally prefer PvE. Says the guy who plays a lot of World of Warships. Are we there yet? Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, you can create mega corporations. You can work together with other players. Share resources, I imagine? Funds? What scale can you build? Massive, I think. Just look at Dual Universe and see what comes up if you look for screenshots. Because I imagine there are some really large ships. And supposedly ships can also be used by multi-crews. So it's not just you operating the ship, it's also other players. Which is a great way, of course, to work together. Surface. Which is a great way to work together with your friends to try and achieve the same objective. Which is to gather resources, hunt down ships from another faction, or any of that sort. Okay, I needed to dump... No, not the carbon fiber. I needed to dump pure carbon in here. And plastic. And that should allow the 3D printer to just run indefinitely. Commence. 2 minutes remain. Efficiency 99%. I can get behind that. Okay, do I still have coal? Some. Craft. Oh, I also have supposedly... No, I don't have this anymore. How much do I still have left? Oh, I have a load of it. I just cannot fit any in my inventory. Let's make some room. These, by the way, in case I haven't explained it, are blueprints. And they allow you to use the items in your inventory to build a ship according to the blueprint that you have here. You get 2 of these given for free at the start of the game. And those allow you to deploy a racer or a speeder. And these can allow you to get over planets. But you can also, if you're a capable designer, design your own ship. And by doing that, you can make a bit of money that way. Now, is there anything that is particularly heavy here? I imagine it might be the hematite. Yeah, hematite. Get me half of it. Let's say about 600. Yes. Do another one. 9 maybe? Yeah, execute. So how much is pure iron worth? Pure iron. 18. Okay. That's better. Yeah, sorry, speeders, Hoover cars. What is so heavy that's in my inventory? Quartz? Natron? Or is it just a large amount of pure iron? Might be it. Do I still have anything on the container? Oh, I think the coal transaction went through. 18... Or did it? I'm not sure. Did it complete? Yes, it did. Okay, good. I have more carbon fiber. This one's completing... Not at all. Oh yeah, it is completing. Another about 2 minutes. Let's just temporarily store the finished product in there. And then bring the hematite back. And I'll do another bunch. Can you explain the trading system a bit? From what I know about it, you have the nanoformer market, which is where you can trade resources. However, you can only actually get your stuff at a market. And a market can be found at one of those M sites. So there. There's one, I think. Here's another one. So you can create orders, but you have to actually move towards the market in order to pick up your resource or whatever stuff that you happen to buy. And that means that you need a fast ship. Now these things, at least this one does about 400 kph. Nearest market, I think, is, what was it, 25 clicks out? Something like that. So you can get there pretty quick. It doesn't take you too much time. And then you just go over there and you sell stuff. Okay, what do I do with Natron? Let's show doables. Why would I want to turn it into... Scraps are an assorted group of parts used to repair and restore elements to full functionality. Okay. Okay, how expensive or cheap is scrap? Iron scrap. Still 18. Not that useful then. Very good. Back to the other one. I can turn carbon fiber into something else, possibly. Yeah, into all sorts of different colors of it. Fascinating. Pure what? Carbon? No, I don't have enough for that. I do have enough for this. Do 3. Execute. Quartz. That's enough for 3. No, yeah, just 3. Hydrogen and oxygen I can just make. Okay, inventory. Almost full. I heard the 3D printer stop. $1,125 liters of pure iron. But I'm still making stuff, and I don't know if I can fit that in the inventory. Ah, that was pretty heavy. Oxygen. How heavy or how expensive is oxygen? Because you can just make it yourself. Pure oxygen. It is so cheap. Nobody's paying shit for that. Nothing. Did I upgrade my inventory? Not yet, I think. Maybe a bit. Currently I'm still working on the mining stuff. Inventory. No. Here, inventory manager. I did get 1 nanopack upgrade. But in order to do the next one, I'm probably going to be a while. Oh, no, it's not that bad. Let's move that to the top of the queue. All the way to the top of the queue. And invest the points. 25 minutes. Now, this nanopack upgrade is going to give me another 200 liters of volume. Okay, the crafting is complete. I want to know, what do I do with natron? Dual universe natron. I have no idea. Natron. Refined pure sodium. Aha! Okay. Sodium. Not using the nanocrafter then. So I'd probably need something else for that. Okay, let's start heading towards the exchange again. So I think that that is a more interesting place to go right now. So that was about there. That way. Engines to full. And I can toggle cruise control. That's easier. What can I do with the 3D printer besides carbon fiber? Good question. If I could tell you, I would, because I don't know yet. I can probably just do more stuff with it, but I might not have the recipes for it yet. So, I don't know. Oh, I can only do 400 at cruise control, are you sure? If you use it, set it to 400. Yeah, I've set it to 480 right now. I'm still trying to get faster, but it's going uphill a bit. Okay, the crafting should now be completed. Yep. I can now build silicon scrap. Don't think so. Alright, chat, what do you think my next priority should be? Especially those guys who have played the game, what do you think the next priority should be? I don't believe I can get into space anytime soon, nor would I know what to do there. Maybe automate the use of resources or something? Can you get a mining ship? Mining, drill? No, ore? How does oh, O-R-E in armored, gotcha. Static core, or scanners. Ooh, that requires quite a few things. Quite a few things indeed. Alright, Lee Harvey, thank you for tuning into the stream. I hope you had fun, and I hope that you join again soon. Industrialize. Yes. Now, what is the first concrete step to industrializing? What do I need to do? Make cannon ammo. Does anybody even buy ammunition? Ammo. Buy orders for kinetic, agile, cannon, agile, kinetic ammo. Nobody cares. M? Nobody cares. Okay. So, maybe going with ammunition is not the way to go. Missile. Advanced missile silo XS. Nobody cares. Medium missile M. There's one cell order. 7 items. 500 per unit. Good lord, that's expensive. Find a part that everyone needs for the ships and make it. Yes. What is a part that everybody needs for their ships? What is something that everybody needs? Ah. Come on. Turn, 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 turn. And up we go. Good man. Okay. Fuel. Yeah, that's a good point. What sort of fuels are there? Fuel intake. No. Fuel tanks. That might not be too bad of an idea, getting fuel tanks. Atmospheric fuel tank. I don't know. Are those interesting? Let's see. Start a spreadsheet. This is one of those spreadsheet games, I think. Item. Price. Item. Atmo fuel tank XS. And then we have that in a couple of different varieties. We got extra small, we got medium, we got large. Large, there. What does that get me? Fuel tank. Atmo XS. Cockpits. Oh, that's another good one. Cockpits. Yes, of course. Atmospheric XS. People are buying them for 469. People are selling them for 2,500. So I assume that they expect to get that much. Okay. So that is 2,499 for a small fuel tank. The extra small one. Then we got the small one. That's going for 12,000. You got the medium. Medium does 70,000 at low points. And a large is a whopping 476,000 rounded down. Okay. Now let's say I want to start with XS, with just a small one. What do I need for that? This requires a basic pipe. It requires a basic injector. It requires a basic chemical container. And it requires a basic standard frame. Okay, how expensive are those? Basic pipe, basic injector, basic chemical container, and standard frame. We're going to approach this the nerdy way, or rather the economist way. Okay, back to buying stuff. That's the recipe. Yes, market. I require a basic pipe. Basic pipe. Sell price, 54. Okay. Basic injector. About 1,733. Okay. That's fairly expensive. Basic chemical container. Which one was it? Shit. Basic chemical container, yeah, sure, but which one? XS, okay, good. XS. 1,700? No, never mind, 433. 433, and then you got a basic... What's it called? Frame? Basic standard frame. That sounds a bit redundant, using both basic and standard, but sure. Those also go for 433? Okay, here's my problem. The selling... No, sorry, the selling price for an atmospheric fuel tank XS is 2,499. If I add up everything, 1,733 plus 433 plus 433 plus 54, it's more expensive to buy all these parts on the market. Shit. Basic injector. These things might be in everything. Lots of people who want to buy them for about 288. Lots of people who want to sell them. Lowest price you can get is 1,600. Okay. Chat, you guys still with me? Because I'm now playing Spreadsheet Simulator 2020. Would it be worth it to just get working on basic injectors? Basic injector sold for 1,600. Try again. Basic injector. Oh! If I'm not mistaken, I can make this pretty easily. Yep. That's pretty easy. And the other one it needs is basic screws. Okay, so this requires polycarbonate plastic. Of that, it requires it requires 6 liters. And the other one, basic screw, it requires 4 units. Okay, price. Let's say I want to buy screws. A basic screw, 37. Hold on. So I would need is 4x37. No, sorry, it's 4x99. 4x99 is 396, and then you needed polycarbonate plastic. Those go for 24 per 15. Wait, 1. Let's just check this. Up we go. If I wanted to do an instant buy on polycarbonate plastic, I would need to pay 143. This looks like it might still be worth it. Because if I then buy... let's see, 6... price per item, and that was 99. Total price is that times that. Polycarbonate goes for 143. The sum of that is 1254. So I can buy it for 1254, but I can sell it for 1600. If I can assemble it. If. Okay. For now, anyway, I just want to get rid of some of my stuff. Which happens to be carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Local instant cell. It's probably not... What? What's going on with this market? The hell? Oh, there we go. Hello. 225. Something's going on with the server. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Yeah, pretty much. 225. Confirm. Okay, that's gonna get me a bit of cash. Then, time to sell off all of that weightlifting that I've been doing. 1,530 units of iron. Pure iron. Local instant cell. I carry 1530. Server error. Really? What? Where the fuck is my money? What? No. I had the iron. That was 27,000 worth. And the server just ate it up. And didn't give me my money. Okay. Well, that sucks because that was fairly valuable. Damn. Terrible timing for the server to throw a hissy fit. There goes my cash. Was it a sell order? Yes. It was. And my stuff is just gone. I don't believe I have a sell order for it either. No, I have a buy order. Just get rid of all this. I'll use the instant sell feature. Because then I at least can get some money, and hope I can use that to make some more. Market container. Oh, there's my iron! Oh, thank God. For a second there, I thought it was all gone. Pure iron. 1530. Confirm. Thank you. Job done. Okay. That would have been a hell of a waste. If I just lost all of that stuff. what else can I sell? Pure silicon. Local instant cell. Eventually. $360. Sold. Back up to 44k. Anything else? Probably not. These are all tools. Oh, coal. Coal I can transform back into carbon. So I can make this stuff. Because that's carbon and hydrogen. So we're going to make as much of this stuff as I can. Add it. Off you go. Okay. I have 44k. I think I'm going to need an assembly machine. XS. Those go for 2,700. How big is an injector? A basic injector. Is that... Let's see. Maybe there's a wiki of some sort. Dual universe basic assembly. Or what was it? Assembly line. Assembly line S. Manufacturing, yes. Jump to assembly unit. Right. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get one. I'll take one of these things off your hands. 32.92. If I don't need it, I can sell it for something in that area, that price range. Local instant sell. Oh, if you sell it instantly, it's going to go up for that price. Ah, okay. Wait one. So it's always handy to have one of these buy orders in place. Because you can just buy these things for 541 and then you can sell them for about 4 times the margin. Sorry, three times the margin plus the original selling price. Uh-huh. And they're all at 541.66, are they? 512. How low does that go? 516. 541. Yeah, so it picks the highest price. Okay. So if I say that I want to have, I don't know, 5 of these? For a unit price of, let's say I paid the most, 575. Selected duration, 3 days. Create. So if somebody now sells these things using local instant sell, and I get one, or I get a few, then if I'm not mistaken, I can sell those with a huge margin. If I'm interpreting the whole thing correctly. Anyway, I still need to get a bunch of screws and polycarbonate plastic. Polycarbonates. Yes. If I want to do a local instant buy, I'm paying 143, yes. I needed 6 for those. Can I get 60 so I can build 10 of those things? I can probably build a whole lot more than that. But let's go with 60. Done. And then I need basic screws. Yeah, sure. Basic screws. Screw, singular. And I would need 40 units of those. Local instant buy. That's a bit much. 40. Alright. I'll take that. I'll take the assembly machine. Okay. Now, seeing as I have carbon, I believe that I can still make some of the polycarbonate stuff. That. It's more so because I happen to have the stuff in my inventory than that this was planned. Four. No, 3. Go. Okay, and now it's all the way back to the base. And seeing if I can make it work. But I do want another storage thing, I think. What was that called? Cargo? Chemical containers, combustion chambers. No, 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 no. Go. What? Is nobody selling storage containers anymore? It's not materials, it's parts. It's functional parts. Not structural parts. Oh, there are the frames. Just container, not storage. There we go. New talent unlocked. Look at that. There we go. Local instant buy. I'll take 2. Sweet Jesus, those things are 14k? I'll have none. Too expensive for my taste. Alright then. Back to the base we go. That's not where I parked my ship. Yeah, this is mine, the one with the weird engines on the tails. Map. Where is my house? There. Increase the flank. Vroom vroom! Dude, where's my speeder? Exactly. I want my speeder. Just imagine having your base here. That makes so much more sense. Because it's literally a walk for him. Instead of a 25-kilometer drive every time. So I would need to just pick up all my stuff, including my beacon, which I cannot move. And then... What? Oh, never mind. Pick up all the stuff and then move to a different site. But I cannot remove my claim beacon. Which sucks. Oh well. So why don't I? Well, I cannot pick up the claim beacon. I've staked my claim, quite literally, by putting one of those things into the ground. And said, this is where I live now. And I cannot move that. Maybe you can buy another claim. But I don't know how. I get to contemplate life and military strategy while flying 25 kilometers. That's true. I also get to contemplate how I make this thing faster. If I can. Or is 400 kilometers an hour just the top ground speed? You cannot buy another sanctuary claim. Okay, well that's that then. Otherwise people would only build on the sanctuary. Yeah, true. The sanctuary means that you cannot get your stuff destroyed. Whereas if you build it somewhere else, you can. Can't change your base location, yeah. So be it. I thought it was clever picking a location quite near to a lake. Not really sure if I need water for anything at this point, or if it's going to be required at some later date. Maybe in a later patch or something. But at least now you don't really need it, it seems. Maybe at some point I'm going to have a big cargo bay on this thing. So I can at least get my stuff back into the, or to and from the market a little easier. Instead of having to rely on my own little backpack. Ah, well, it's not too bad. The journey from where I landed to here was about 45 clicks, I think. That was quite a bit more. I'm glad I don't have to do that every single time. You can build underwater. Okay. Is that beneficial if you build underwater? Does that help you in any way? Or is that just for show? New talent unlocked. Good. Polycarbonate plastic complete. Excellent. Now I'm going to deploy my machine and find that I bought the wrong thing. Watch. Because that's something else that I find a bit of a problem with this base location. I have to fly all the way back, figure out if that assembly machine even works to what I want it to do. And if it doesn't, well, then I can pack it back up and fly all the way back and get something that does work. To speed or not to speed? Are you going poetic now? I like it. Two clicks out. Oh fuck, I'm almost out of fuel. 31%. It would be a bad moment to go out of fuel if I'm back at base. Where is my little wannabe house? Here we go. Just imagine how much space you have here to build some sort of massive factory. Multi-story and everything. Alright, please fit. Inventory, assembly machine. What was it again? Oh, how did I rotate this thing? You guys had it. It's not Shift R. That's up and down. R plus... Yes, thank you. R plus scroll wheel, that's it. Alright, I might rearrange all of this stuff later, but for now this works. 6. Input. Output. Done. Okay. Let's leave build mode. Factory starter. Ooh, look at me being all fancy. Okay. We are gonna go for a basic... Come on. I better have this... Oh no. I don't like this. Let me guess. for an injector, one actually needs a bigger machine. I need that information here. How do you build it? What does it require? It requires... It requires nothing. It requires that I do it in my fucking inventory. So... I went to the store, and I went all the way back, and now I found that I don't have to do that at all. Well, that was bloody useless. What does this thing even do, then? It makes ammunition that nobody buys, and it makes elements, combat and defense, that nobody buys. Piloting elements, airfoil, aileron extra small. So what is a basic crafting thing then? Are there any factories that do basic crafting? It'll still be handy soon. Okay, I hope so. Okay, I can also make the uncommon injector, which requires plastic, basic shrew, and polycalcite plastic. Very good. Still have a bunch of talents queued up. 2 days? Oh, that slid by the cracks. Yeah, I'm gonna be... I'm gonna be grinding that for 2 days. Sure. I think this is an adorable little machine. I just have no idea if, when, it's going to be useful. Especially since it's one of those super small ones. An emergency controller. Does anybody even want to buy an emergency controller? Emergency controller. Oh, yes they do. Yes, they do. Okay. Tell me more. Emergency. No, emergency. Uncommon connector. Alright, welcome to Spreadsheet Simulator. We are building an emergency controller. Those things sell for... what was it? 50k? 50,000. Required parts. 1 uncommon connector. Uncommon connector number 1. 1 advanced electronics. Give me the market price. Uncommon... what was it? Connector. Those things are barely found. Price per unit 50? Okay. So is that other thing exceptionally special? Advanced electronics? There are no sell orders? Okay. That's curious. It all shows where it's crafted at the bottom. Really? Does it? Where do you see that then? Because I don't see it. Can I build some sort of massive missile battery? Here, missile kinetic ammo, large. Oh, yeah. Derp. You can be the first. Yeah, but there's also very, very, very few buy orders for that particular object. Okay, next tab. Advanced electronics. Apparently, these things get bought for about 200. Okay. Advanced electronics. Sweet Jesus. That's quite the amount of resources that you need. Polycarbonate plastic. Basic component. Basic comp. Requires 2. Polyplastic. Oh, that's poly something. Polycalcite. Calcite plastic. Uncommon components. Polysulfide plastic. You gotta have all your different sorts of plastics, otherwise you're not one of the guys. 2 and 2. We know that this... the polycarbonate plastic alone goes for 143. This is going to just be a ridiculously profit-making enterprise. Alright, humor me. Basic component. There we go. Sell order. 140... Fuck this shit. Never mind. I'm not even going to calculate all that. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. Dual universe. Spreadsheet. Save. Making money in this game is not going to be easy. Yeah, just produce it and sell it real high because I'm the only one. Advanced electronics. What does that even go into? Doesn't say. Well, at least I have a basic injector that I can sell. Basic injector. See, I can sell that one item for 1,500 and people might actually buy it. That would be amusing. That's my inventory. Quite good. Right, so if I can still find my mine, I can get some more stuff, mine it, and bring it back. Where the hell was my mine? I think I came out to the surface somewhere in this direction. What? Oh, I completed all of them. Already? So this is supposedly worth about 15,000. Okay. Yeah, can bookmarks on the map? No, I don't know that. I am not that advanced yet. Builds mine, loses entry to mine. Fantastic. Okay, that's going the wrong way. Is there any good way of finding a mine entrance when you have potentially lost it? I remember that I had to run back quite a way to get there. How does one quickly find a hole in the ground without falling in it? What caliber guns did the HMS Vanguard have? I don't know. If somebody knows, it's probably Drakenifel. Great game. All you do is jump around looking for your own mine. Yeah. I do seem to be getting a bit closer to the, what was it, bauxite? Aluminum? Oh, there's a third resource here somewhere. I just have no idea what it is. Let me guess, I have to go down another 100 meters. Haha, not doing that today. Bookmark location. 100 meters down to something. Mining scanner. Says so. Done. I may see my resources if I activated all of them. Yeah, that's a fair point. Because I have a fair amount of them hidden. But aren't the other resources buried even deeper? Ooh. Oh. What resource am I tracking? Ooh. Wrong way. We're getting somewhere. So this is where you start digging. Curlock here. Diggy a hole. There's something 80 meters down, I think. These things are actually bookmarked, correct? Yeah, okay, thank God they are. Anything else of interest here? I imagine you can just spend hours only mining your own territory. Just seeing what's in the ground. Yep, there's several more things in here. Alright, the last thing I want to do for now is just go back to the market once more. And start selling off the basic injectors, or at least make a sell order for them. And see who actually wants to buy them. Ah, crap. Where's my pod? There. Get some fuel. Oh, that's a good idea. Can I make fuel myself? Fuel. Nitron fuel. Whoa, most definitely not. Don't I still have some fuel, though? Yeah, I still have some nitron fuel. How do I fill that thing up again? 6. Done. Market. Over there. What? I can right click it, but I cannot set as desk. There we go. Alright, full ahead flank. It only takes one of those resource types? So it's this or that or that or that? Is it really that easy? Because that makes it a hell of a lot more, well, generally more comfortable to get fuel. I thought it wasn't going to be that easy. Alright, 20 clicks out. All market RPG MMOs start low. Yeah, probably. It's usually the start that gets difficult, and then it's sort of an inverse difficulty curve. In the sense that, whoa! In the sense that you start to get a bit more money, you can invest a bit more money, and even if you keep a steady, let's say 10-20% profit margin on things that you make, that is actually enough. Because that will allow you to just keep going. Because, I mean, let's say you have 50,000 now, then your profit margin is only 5,000 if you have a 10% profit margin. But if you got 500k and you reinvest all of that, then it's 50k. My favorite band? Varies greatly from moment to moment. I have no real, let's say, band that I always listen to. It's just not my style. Lately, what I've been listening to? Just all sorts of different stuff. Stuff that I picked up in movies. Stuff that I picked up in games. This sort of atmospheric music I can definitely enjoy. Movie from, the music from Altair's Library from Assassin's Creed, something I'll definitely always remember. Do I play many FPS games? No. No. FPS is not my thing. And I think, especially most, let's say, competitive FPS these days, Call of Duties, Rainbow Six Siege, they have a barrier to entry, which is an economist term for, is it easy or not to join the market? And I'd say, in case of the competitive FPSs, it's not. Because you really gotta learn your music, or your maps. You gotta know exactly what spaces are good, what spots you need to check, and what guns are the best that particular week or month before they get patched out again. So it's not any particular game that you can get in easily. Same with Escape from Tarkov. I recognize that it has a barrier to entry because you need to have, well, in-depth knowledge of the maps. Especially with Tarkov, where you need to escape. If you don't know where the keys are, well, good luck escaping. And that's a bit of my problem with the FPSs. I get frustrated with them quite easily. It is the same as with a strategy game, true. But I find that with a strategy game, I get more time to think. Usually. Yeah, and they can be quite toxic, that too. Not that wargame chat is the best place to be, but it's a different... Oh, hello, there's another player here. It's a different kind of toxicity. What the hell? Okay, so if I understand this correctly, it's now market container, and then you take your basic injectors, you place all of them for sale. The best average best offer is 1732. I can get behind that, and I'll be selling it for a day. 17,000. Now what I spent on this was, let's say, what was it, 8580 I think? 8580 plus 3960 is... Yeah, so if I sell this, I make 5,000. Give or take. That's pretty much the profit margin that's on there, about 5,000. I'd say that's not terribly bad. Could be a hell of a lot worse. Could be a hell of a lot worse as far as profits go. Right, so before I head off, I want to buy potentially a bit more plastic, but more importantly, more screws. Basic screw. Local instant buy for 211 each. Wait, what? These things used to go for 99. Uh-oh. If I did buy those for 200, then the profit margin's about non-existent. Is there any goal to the grinding in this game? Well, that depends entirely on your own objectives. If you want to build a spaceship, you're going to need cash. If you want to build a refinery, you're going to need cash. If you want to build a big house, you're going to need cash. So you're going to need money for all of those. It's just depending on what sort of thing you want to get. Best average offer 36. I'll give you 38. And actually, no, I'm willing to give you 40. Oh, sorry, that's quantity. I'm willing to give you 40 for it. And I want 400 screws. Create. There. What are my buy orders currently? Screws? Coal? No. Don't really need that anymore. And the assembly line. Container. Right. Okay guys, that is going to be it for this stream. Interesting game. I think it has a lot of potential. I think I need to do a ton more exploring, especially when it comes down to what exactly I need to be working on. Because there can be money made. I just have to find out what is lucrative. So, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Of course, down below in the comments section if you happen to watch this thing at some later date. And I might do these sort of, let's say, pop-up streams every now and then to keep you up to date on how I'm doing and to just shoot the breeze a bit. Because I don't think that this is a game that you play, well, let's say hands-on the entire time. But it can definitely be a game that I would enjoy over the longer term. So, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I shall catch you guys soon for another one. Good night.